a consciousness. Some of you would call demons that have tried to psychically attack me and control my mind. Was witnessing what you would call paranormal stuff, things moving on their own. I've been hit with what are like energy balls that feel like it's going to knock your spirit right out of the body. I've had my bed shaken violently, all kinds of things. So, see, when I say so big deal, the insane mind says, what do you mean big deal? What do you mean so? Again, does a butterfly memorize its vector of travel, all the things it needs to know to make the trip from South America to Canada? When have they controlled my mind successfully? I started to be shown this. When you are disconnected from love. When you are not, you're like Neo watching the code go by. No alien, no matter how intelligent they appear, no matter what technology they have, if they're disconnected from love, they cannot compare to me. And they know it. They try to assess it. How is he resisting? Let's try this. Let's try that. They mix it up. They keep strategizing. They can't touch what they perceive as intellect. Just the way it is. No mind control can control. Mind control is structure. It originates from a mind, a result of creation. Therefore, trying to affect a mind, a result of creation. If you don't get it yet, if you connect to the Creator, not religion, if you connect to that which created you, it controls your mind better than anything it created can. No problem. It's not even a question. It's not even, you don't quite appreciate what I'm saying to you. The mind is structure. It's a binary apparatus. It's a computer. It's binary. It's polarized. On, off. Yes, no. And you're thinking, well, my thoughts are not yes or no. I'm neutral about things. Well, no. Even your neutrality can be broken up into components that are yes or no. They're trying to digitize people. That's what they've done. That's where digital has come out. That's why everything is digital. It's their very nature. Why else would digital occur? If people, the consciousness that's controlling all of you is suffering from a very huge bipolar disorder. Bipolar disorder is being stuck in the mind with no love. See, I don't care who you are. If you're connected to the Creator, you cannot be insane in any given moment. I use this example. See, people just don't understand. When I say, sometimes I've said love commands the mind, but people don't understand that. They link the word command with control. And that isn't it. Love allows the mind to be what it was supposed to be, a tool used by love. The mind is structure, which is a result of interference patterns of energy, which is structure. Shut your eyes and think of a flower right now. Imagine a flower in your mind. Imagine a daisy. Do you see it? Where is it? Tell me, where is it? Where is that daisy? Imagine a garden now. Where is that garden? What is that garden? You can see it, can't you? What is that? Now let's be more specific. Why is that? You know what you're seeing. Why are you seeing it? Where is it? What is its dimensions? Is that all of your mind? Or a result of the mind, which is holographic? Those are interference patterns, reverse engineered. It's like in a chemistry formula, they don't have really equal signs. They have arrows that go both ways. If it's a back and forth thing, same thing. You've observed the garden, which is just really the detection of waveforms of energy, mapped it in your mind, stored away that as waveforms, and now you're reproducing those waveforms to see the image. Holograms, if you've taken a physics class, even in high school, you usually have a unit where you make yourself a hologram. You use a laser and you split the light beams so you hit it from different angles. But when you look at that, and your teacher will tell you, okay, let's look at the film, and you see that it's just concentric rings that interfere with each other, like waves and David Icke even talks about this. They're interfering with each other. Well, you're not seeing a picture when you look at that. It's only when you shine the light on it, the laser, in a correct way, that your brain interprets it as an image. You just did the same thing by viewing the garden in your mind. It's structure. It's the result of creation. Love is the intention of God. God, there is only one God, and you are part of that God. You are the garden in God's mind. So, you, as being part of the garden, can you get cancer? Well, see, God doesn't visualize you. It doesn't make you a fixed image. It loves so much and has so much ability that it wants you to be self-aware, to observe it, enjoy it, assist it. Do you like to dream? You ever have a really good dream? Everybody in that dream was you. Everything in that dream was you. God's a dreamer. Except when it creates self-aware components, somehow what happened is part of it got disconnected from it. A self-aware creation of God, which is a part of God, that got disconnected from the Creator. God is the wrong word. And along with that comes fear, and then the predictable. The structure is so predictable. It's not to insult it. I'm not insulting the cancerous energy that's controlling everything right now. But it's so obvious that you, of course, would get scared and then try to, control everything. And then you can become addicted. Addiction comes from disconnection from the Creator. What you call the Illuminati and the energy they're serving is incredibly addicted to what it's doing, and I won't get into it right now. But obvious results. The mind is structure, so therefore math is structure. Mathematics, geometry, numerology. It's the result of creation. Now you have a disconnected part of that creation that tries to assess everything by looking at all of the results of the creation and not the Creator. So it's a bunch of copying, reconfiguring, trying to use structure against structure. Math is not life. You've got to understand, they're obsessed with numerology, zodiac, astrology, witchcraft. The whole thing is bound by structure. The pyramid, the energy grids on the planet, they look and say, okay, it appears here, and structurally we can say why. Because they're refusing, they're scared to death of this energy saying, you were part of me. And it's building up a wall of defense, or has, against it. How does love then take command over structure? Well, you've got to